Romans think the Britons had ever done for them? I'm going to give you a clue. It begins with O.
Orienteering. They just went in straight lines, whereas we could go from point to point over all terrain.
Via a youth hostel.
Yes.
Yes. You've got anything to eat?
Octopus.
Orally. Ovaltine.
Oysters.
Oysters.
When they came to Britain, they fell in love with our oysters. The 1st century BC Roman historian Sallust, he said, "Poor Britons, there is some good in them after all. They have produced an oyster." So, do you like oysters? I love oysters.
Yes.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
I think they are just delicious.
Tell you what is nice, fish paste. Isn't it, though? Fish paste on toast.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Can you still get that?
Yeah.
They used to transport the oysters from here all the way over the Alps in carts filled with snow and ice. The wealthier Romans used to have saltwater tanks in their gardens so they could keep them fresh for parties and that sort of things. But oysters aside, I have to say the Romans viewed the British as uncultured and backwards. They mocked their abundance of tattoos and lack of clothing.
Nothing's changed.
The 2nd century historian Herodian, he reported the reason they didn't wear clothes was to show off their tattoos. But oysters have been very popular in this country for a long time. There's a horrible story of William Thackeray. He tried one the size of a dinner plate when he was in New York in 1852, and he described it like swallowing a live baby. And in the 19th century, London was plagued by a man called Dando, the celebrated oyster glutton. This man was constantly sent to prison for overeating oysters and not paying the bill. And he became a sort of folk hero. And every time he left prison, he went back out and immediately started eating oysters again, not paying for them, and then back in again. There's a wonderful story about him leaving Brixton prison, still in the prison garb. He eats 13 dozen oysters and washes it down with 5 bottles of ginger beer because he was troubled with wind in the stomach.
You'd think he'd eat a quieter food if he'd been thrown in jail. It's all that slurping.
Yeah.
Eat marshmallows.
Yes, something.
Yeah.
He once ate 240 oysters in one sitting. I know, that is really...
Audible gasps.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.